Hi everyone, welcome to the Forest at Duke Trivia. This is our first time trying it on channel 1390, so we hope that it works and that you have a lot of fun. If you want to go ahead and make sure you've got a pencil or pen and a piece of paper, we're going to get started here in just a second. So there's going to be 20 questions that we'll go through, and each question will have multiple choice answers that you can choose from. And then after we go through each question and you write down your answer, we will then go back through the questions and we will say what the correct answer is given the multiple choices that you had. So let's get started. This is just for fun. So we're not collecting any of this. We hope you enjoy. And here we go. All right. So question number 1. What is the largest freshwater lake in the U.S. east of the Mississippi River? Is it A, Lake Superior, B, Lake Huron, C, Lake Michigan, or D, Lake Ontario? Question number 2. What is the first color a baby sees? Is it A, green, B, red, C, yellow, or D, blue? Question number 3. In what state was the first skyscraper built? Was it A, Illinois, B, Massachusetts, C, North Carolina, or D, Pennsylvania? Question number 4. In which film did Humphrey Bogart say, "We'll always have Paris"? Was it A, Midnight, B, The Enforcer, C, Casablanca, or D, Up the River? Question number 5. Which famous singer of the 40s and 50s had the nickname Old Blue Eyes? Was it A, Frank Sinatra, B, Andy Williams, C, Dean Martin, or D, Pat Boone? Question number 6. What did Francis Watson and James Crick become famous for discovering? Was it A, the polio vaccine, B, penicillin, C, the transistor, or D, the double helix of DNA? Question number 7. What is the national dish of America? Is it A, pot roast, B, barbecue, C, hamburgers, or D, pizza? Question number 8. What continent has the fewest flowering plants? Is it A, Europe, B, South America, C, Antarctica, or D, Australia? Question number 9. The top US food consumption days are Christmas, Thanksgiving, and what other day? Is it A, Halloween, B, Super Bowl Sunday, C, Easter, or D, July 4th? Question number 10. The four sisters in the novel and movie Little Women are Meg, Jo, Beth, and who? What was the fourth sister's name? Was it A, Mary, B, Sarah, C, Jane, or D, Amy? Question number 11. What animal has the longest lifespan? Is it A, the wild turkey, B, the elephant, C, the giant tortoise, or D, the giraffe? Question number 12. What writer coined the phrase ships that pass in the night? Was it A, T.S. Eliot, B, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, C, Walt Whitman, or D, Emily Dickinson? Question number 13. How many states does the Mississippi River flow through or border? Is it A, 8 states, B, 9 states, C, 10 states, or D, 11 states? Question number 14. Judges in the Middle Ages wore robes in this color. Was it A, white, B, red, C, black, or D, brown? Question number 15. In what state east of the Mississippi River do the oldest trees live? Is it A, Illinois, B, Massachusetts, C, North Carolina, or D, Pennsylvania? East of the Mississippi. Question 16. What country is also called the Hellenic Republic? Is it A, Croatia, B, Turkey, C, Cyprus, or D, Greece? Question number 17. How many elements make up the periodic table? Is it A, 90 elements, B, 107 elements, C, 118 elements, or D, 122 elements? Question number 18. Which of the following is not an Elvis Presley song? Is it A, All Shook Up, B, One for My Baby, C, Jailhouse Rock, or D, Can't Help Falling in Love? Question number 19. How many black keys does a modern piano have? A, 27 keys, B, 33 keys, C, 36 keys, or D, 41 keys? All right, and now our final question of this first trivia program. Question number 20. Who hosted the show American Bandstand, which began in 1952? Was it A, Bob Hope, B, Dick Clark, C, Ed Sullivan, or D, Milton Berle? All right. Whew, okay, we got through the questions. Now it's time to see if you got them right and how many. Again, this is just for fun. We're not collecting your sheets, but if you want to give yourself a point for each one you get right, just to kind of know where you are, then you can, but you don't have to. All right, here we go. Here are the answers. All right, for question 1, Lake Michigan was the largest freshwater lake in the U.S. east of the Mississippi River. So that was C, Lake Michigan. For question 2, what's the first color a baby sees? It was B, red. B, red. For question number 3, in what state was the first skyscraper built? It was A, Illinois. It was built in 1885 and it was 10 stories high. Question number 4, which film did Humphrey Bogart say will always have Paris? The answer is C, Casablanca. Question number 5, which famous singer of the 40s and 50s had the nickname Old Blue Eyes? It was A, Frank Sinatra. Question 6, what did Francis Watson and James Crick become famous for discovering? The answer was D, the double helix of DNA. Question number 7, what is the national dish of America? The answer is C, the hamburger. I did not know that. Question number 8, what continent has the fewest flowering plants? The question was C, Antarctica. Kind of makes sense. Question 9, the top US food consumption days besides Christmas and Thanksgiving is B, Super Bowl Sunday. Question 10, who was the 4th sister's name in Little Women? And it was D, Amy. Question 11, what animal has the longest lifespan? The answer was C, the giant tortoise. Question number 12, what writer coined the phrase ships that pass in the night? The answer is B, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Question number 13, how many states does the Mississippi River flow through or border? The answer is C, 10. Question number 14, judges in the Middle Ages wore what color robe? The answer is B, red. Question 15, what state east of the Mississippi River has the oldest trees living? And that is C, North Carolina. Question number 16, what country is also called the Hellenic Republic? The answer is D, Greece. Question number 17, how many elements make up the periodic table? The answer is C, 118. Question number 18, which of the following is not an Elvis song? The answer is B, One for My Baby. Question number 19, how many black keys does a modern piano have? The answer is C, 36. And question number 20, who hosted the show American Bandstand, which began in 1952? And the answer to that is B, Dick Clark. All right, so we've gotten through our trivia questions and answers. Hopefully you got a few right. Either way, I hope you had fun, and we want to do this again. If anybody wants to try out being the lovely host, then please let us know. Contact Department of Resident Life. We'd also love to hear your feedback on how this went, how we can make it better, and all of that good stuff. So thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.